So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We have already started here.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
Now it's Neymar. He has found the way through. Ball comes in. Toure totally focused today, as always, as he has been throughout the 499 appearances he's made up until this one.
Well, Peter, it's so good to see everyone show the appreciation that's fully deserved. Although I'm sure he himself won't be thinking about that. All he'll be thinking about will be making sure that he ends up on the winning side here.
Distributed tidily. The less said about that pass, the better. Rijkaard gathers from the goal kick. Bellingham. And here's Ibrahimovic. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Iniesta. Now, what about a counter-attack? Tries to play it through. It's Luis Suarez! And again! He's delivered all right! Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
And he's managed to get free. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Brilliantly cut out. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
Yeah, you make it sound so simple. And here's Ibrahimovic. Iniesta plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Driving forward. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1. Luis Suarez! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Suarez is offering a wry smile there. The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? And it's been taken short. And the shot! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. It's their second corner of the game. Messi with the short one. Oh, sweet feet. Decent chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Suarez really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 3 coming up. Messi plays it short. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And now they can spring out of defence. Bellingham. And it's Fletcher. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. It's Luis Suarez! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
So their fourth corner of the game. Messi goes short. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Nice control. Now it's Neymar. And this is Iniesta! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe. It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Rui Costa, and he's found it's Rui Costa! And for a moment, time stood still.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Now it's Matheus Cunha. And here's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic takes a shot! Loose. That's another chance! Really well taken goal. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
That's a good ball out wide. That's tidy. Bellingham. Darren Fletcher. And we've reached half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. So we're into the second 45. Iniesta, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Vitinha, there he goes, motoring forward. Oh, that's a fine interception. Ibrahimovic, oh, they can break here. Out to the right. Now it's Messi.
Oh, great feet, that.
There's a sharp little ball here, and it's made its way to him. And this is Ibrahimovic. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Gravenberg, it's a really well-measured ball. Messi picks it up out wide. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Bellingham. Bellingham, looking for a runner. Oh, delightful. Ibrahimovic! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Vitinha, it's a searching pass.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Well, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Messi. In with the challenge. Looking for options for movement. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Rijkaard. For Ferdinand. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Can he get it through? And it's Fletcher. Darren Fletcher. Vitinha. Iniesta.
Substitution on the field. Number 20, Matthias Cunha. Number 9, Messi.
Rijkaard.
Number 21,
Gravenberg.
Ibrahimovic.
Vieira.
Number 13,
And here's
Bellingham.
Hullet.
Number 19, Fletcher.
And here's Brahim
Coming
Diaz.
on the field, number
Gerrard.
10, Hazard. Number
Oh, that is a good ball to find. And the finish!
Number 15,
It's hit the upright.
Bullet.
No
Number
messing about,
11,
just bludgeoned away.
Number 8, Vieira. Substitution.
And it's Gerrard. Vieira. He's shifting through the gears here. Chance! No mistake! And they're back in front. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see this one out.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Swung over. Now that looks a decent ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Shanghai Shenhua really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Nedved, played out wide. Vitinha. Now it's Hullet. Now it's Gerrard. The final 5 minutes.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And the shot! Ambitious, but just off target.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Gravenberg. And it's Diaz. Short changes him with that pass. Very much into the last knockings. And he's lost his man here. Stood up well to him
has
there.
been indicated.
2 minutes to be added on. That's a good run down the left. That has been cut short. Now it's Hullet. Vieira. Shifted it to the flank. And that is that. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So that's got things underway.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about the perfect defensive specimen.
Yeah, and I think often underrated.
Pass somewhat off target. Now that looks a decent ball. Toure gets over and intercepts. Now it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, sweet feet.
Now then, clash of the egos.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter, and that could set him on his way. It's Vieri! Oh, it's hit the post! Good take, and is he... Eto'o! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Eto'o is offering a wry smile there.
Madrid with the corner, they're first. And now a sudden chance to counter. Toure kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. He's in plenty of space here. That's good play. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Great vision. Knocks it into space. Oh, perfectly measured that. No goals as yet. Parla. Pelé. And here's the chance to counter. No, it's come to nothing. Now it's Rui Costa. And it's Iniesta. Iniesta conjures time and space where few can. It's Iniesta! Oh, nearly. Oh, that's fabulous. And this is Neymar. Neymar. That is lovely. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Davids. Pelé. Could move up a gear here. Ball looks a good one. There's a no-nonsense tackle. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Pass is just off target. Parla. Now it's Eto'o. Parla. And he's managed to get free. Not the most accurate pass. And it's hoisted clear. Iniesta, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this... Iniesta! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Messi goes short. Shoots! And that would have been some goal.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. Goes for a shot! Pelé. Big chance! And now they can spring out of defence. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pelé going face-to-face with his great rival. Well, that pass isn't the best. Vieira. Can he get it through? Messi. Good read, needed to be.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
It's a promising position. Oh, well played. He got back really well. Pelé.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Pelé, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher.
Added time.
Vieri. Nicely spread. And it's half-time here. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. And we are up to the break.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Fired deep towards the back post. And this is Iniesta. He has found the way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. It's Rui Costa! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Rui Costa really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
So, third corner of the game. Messi plays it short. And this is Messi. Messi!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Yaya Toure has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Can he get on the end of this? Nice interception, well timed. Cleared without complication. Nuno Mendes. Now it's Neymar. He is through here. Cross needs to be good. And that was very necessary.
This match was 28,599.
Oh, terrible pass. He's shifting through the gears here. It's a pretty loose pass. Iniesta. That is good alertness. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Neymar. Tries to play it through. Nuno Mendes with the cross. And he shoots! Messi. Oh, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Eto'o. Now it's Pelé. Shifted it to the flank. Pelé receives it in a good position. And the shot! Goal! And finally he has breathed life into the game. And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
So we have our breakthrough.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
It'll be a throw-in.
Substitution on the field. Number 19, Suarez. Number 10, Rui Costa.
Your impression so far, Jim?
14,
Look, they may be one down,
Iniesta.
but they're not shying away.
Number 24,
Time is on their side, and they're
Messi.
set on using it.
Number 20, Neymar.
Vieira.
Coming
Now
on
it's
the
Bale.
field,
Now it's
number
Neymar.
22,
That's a good
Cristiano
intervention.
Ronaldo.
That was what he had to
Number
make in the
11,
face of danger that was growing.
Number
He's made sure
7,
that's not getting through.
Nedved. Number 18,
It's a mighty effort!
Number 4,
Harmlessly behind.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Now, can they get him away? Marquinhos gets across to intercept that. Nedved. Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And here's Neymar. He's had a shot! And yes, it's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising. So smooth. A signature finish.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has... Rummenigge is on his... Shapes to shoot! Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Madrid find a position of real strength now.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
There will be 3 minutes at a
Toure
time.
calmly anticipates. Roberto Carlos. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And this is Beckham. And he can clear it away. That's that, the end. A tale of 2 teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And we're underway. Well, Jim, the name Albert Ferrer is certainly familiar to English football fans of a certain vintage.
Yeah, and he's remembered with a great deal of affection as a pacey and tough tackling defender who always gave his all.
And was a bit of a character.
He was.
It's gone out for a throw-in. Played out wide. Cafu plays it in. That's really well cleared.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
He's picked his way through. Messi going full tilt down the right-hand side. And we have our very first corner. Messi plays it short. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Tries to play it through. Oh, good take in a good area. Great vision. Now it's Messi. Messi. He has found the way through. Shot a goal! Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Neymar receives it in a wide position. Oh, what a climb! And this is big chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
It's a pretty loose pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Scholes. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Oh, he's bustling through here! Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Drogba! Now it's Yamal. Scholes! It's Scholes! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Climbs up big! Decent enough try.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Looking to play him in. Spread neatly. Cafu calmly anticipates. Pirlo is the team's great visionary. He has a look up. Can he finish? Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
This their second corner of the game. Messi with the short one. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Baresi shows the will to win the ball. Manchester United look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. And that could set him on his way.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And this is Rui Costa. He's a sharp little ball here. It's a promising position. Oh, that was vital. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Messi. That is ended up in no man's land. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Out towards the flank. Contact was certainly crisp. Didn't quite come off.
Well, he's the type that... reason.
Pirlo. It's still... throw in. Five minutes till the break. João Cancelo is one whose deliveries we all know about. And here's Yamal. Yamal! Oh, it's come loose. And now the breakaway. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Now there's the clearance.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Tries to pass it through. It's played through for him. Takes a shot! Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. The major moment in the game. What a save from Peter Schmeichel! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's half-time here. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. How would you review the first half?
Well, I don't think we need the stats to be on the screen to tell us about the pass completion rate, which has been obviously a letdown in this first half. All too often we've seen players left frustrated because of poor decision-making and just a general sloppiness. So I'm sure the boss will be getting stuck into his players to improve and improve quickly.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And the action is back underway.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
He's got away. Chance for a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Neymar actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
So, third corner of the game. They've played it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Ambitious ball here. And the ball is out of play. Pirlo. Back into the middle. Threads one in. And this is Neymar. Here it is. He rises! They've scored!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So we have the first goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Iniesta, and they win it back again. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's on it. Can he get away? And the finish! And it's in! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Drogba really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Suarez unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And it's Mendes. Aimed beyond the defence. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Pinches it off him. Looking for the run. That looks a cracking ball. It's not an especially good punt. Real chance! Can he get on the end of this? Cafu has it in a wide position. Rui Costa. Now it's Messi. And that's put paid to a promising move. Scholes. Toure with the clearance. Neymar. It's Neymar! Oh, he's tripped him right on the cusp of the penalty area.
Substitution in progress.
So this to extend their lead. What a save from Peter Schmeichel! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, judging by his reaction, he clearly feels he should have made more of it, but he's looking very much like the big threat at the moment.
Terrific header! No, not the best of headers. And it's Gullit. He can run onto that, thinks about the shot. Oh, smashing header! And that would have been game, set and match.
Substitution on the field.
Manchester
10,
United have their third corner.
Number 14, Iniesta. Number 19, Suarez. Coming on the field.
Pirlo goes
number
short.
3,
That's Pirlo. Pirlo's great. He gets big.
Number 9,
And no, he couldn't find the finish. Nicely weighted ball. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And he shoots! They've done it! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Nice try, but he wasn't buying it.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Yaya Toure has been given his marching orders. He had already been on a yellow card from a previous incident. João Cancelo. Strong running down that left flank. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
substitution on the field. Number 8, Vitinha. Coming on to replace him is...
He's shifting
15,
through the gears here.
Striker.
This looks promising.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, that's Hello! Oh, that's a waste. Bernardo Silva. And Kvaratskhelia. And it's Cancelo. He is just caressing the ball. Gabriel is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. And here's Bernardo Silva. Cafu. There's the delivery. Cleared away. Tries a shot! And that may well be that. That is that. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And we're underway. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm?
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Neymar gets into a good position. Shoots! And the ball's come loose here.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Gnabry. Rummenigge. And he's on his chance, surely! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, he certainly reacted quicker than anyone else, Peter. He just couldn't keep his composure in the end.
Pullet picks it up from the goal kick. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. He is through here!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Baresi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Danger averted for now. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Serge Gnabry has had very big boots to fill in replacing one of the best duos in European, if not all of football. And his game has peaked to something very close to what his predecessors delivered.
Yeah, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all... Oh, smashing header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's a good ball out wide. That looks a cracking ball. He has found the way through.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Vitinha is always looking to break lines. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Neymar clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. Messi plays it short. Kaya have the chance to go the other way. So still waiting for the first breakthrough here, but it has been a pretty open start.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Rummenigge played out to the right. No, that's been intercepted. And it's Gullit. Great defending, strong and determined. Caceres.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blankets.
He rises! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Nuno Mendes is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Vitinha with the slide tackle there. Caceres. Now Pirlo. And here's Hullet. Great chance! It's in! And the trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Kaya have taken the lead.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Oh, that's well spotted. Nicely spread. Koundé looking for options for movement. Gnabry looking to get on the end of this. He gets big! And it's come back out to him. And yes, it's there! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
So that's 2. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And he's going to have his name taken. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Bullet! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Koundé's cross. Terrific header! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Keeper's dealt with that. And it's Pirlo. Oh, there's the clearance. Ball's gone out of play.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Cannavaro. Koundé flashes it up, climbs up big. It's hit the crossbar. It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Kaya really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
This possibly the last play of the half. Defending of the desperate variety. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Time to look back on the first 45 minutes.
The boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those 2 goals. They'll have to take some risks now to try and get back in this game, and it's easier said than done, as we know.
Substitution in progress.
And the action is back on the way.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Koundé is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Neymar plays it in. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Substitution on the field. Number 20.
Kaya choosing to make the first change.
Coming on to replace him is number 13, Van Dijk.
Over to the left. Searching pass he's played there. There's no flag. Ronaldo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Pretty robust defending.
He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top. Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Not the most convincing of passes. Caceres, always on the lookout for any signs of danger. Koundé. And it's Cannavaro. Cannavaro. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Oh, they could be caught out here. Now, who's going to be first to this? Rui Costa. And this is Ronaldo. That's the keeper's ball. Baresi.
Well, you don't get much time on the ball, even in these areas.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Look at the space here. Real chance! Yes! And they are cruising away. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Kaya find a position of real strength now. Oh, no joy this time. Baresi. No, again there's no way through. Kaya finding their passes. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Rui Costa. Knocks it into space. Schmeichel gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Messi. And that has left him in a heap. Rijkaard, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo, looking for the run. Messi is in a really good position out wide. That'll be a throw. Pinches it off him. Messi with a beautifully timed run. And he's managed to get free.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Plays it through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, well played, well played. Rui Costa. And it's Hullet. And it's made its way to him. He's found a way through. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
absolute pinch. Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Rui Costa. Oh, it's a great ball here. Goes down, but nothing given. And he's there to make the challenge. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was thrilling. A game. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's away we go then. This easily the most keenly anticipated of today's games. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
I'd say Petr Cech. I'm trying to come up with a flaw in his game, and I can't. Dependable and strong in every aspect of a goalkeeper's job, and he breeds confidence for his defence.
Well, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Now it's Hullet. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Nedved chasing after it. That is good alertness. Now he's got space here. No luck with that dink over the top. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now it's Luis Suarez. There they go, hunting in packs. That's a little off target. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Ronaldinho.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And they've got a throw. Marquinhos. Can he get it through? Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Oh, delightful ball. Hullet gets into a good position. Marquinhos with the clearance. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Now, what about a counter-attack? And that has left him in a heap. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Marquinhos deals with that comfortably. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
That pass has been well intercepted. Lewis, chance for a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
There's a certain aura about him today, tremendous. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. Messi plays it short. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's run loose here. Nuno Mendes. Plays a sharp little ball here. Rooney. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Back into the middle. He's shifting through the... Ronaldinho! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. Messi goes short. Now it's Messi. And Messi! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 3 coming up. And it's been taken short. Cross to the back post. It's a mighty effort! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Suarez actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
So their fourth corner of the game. Messi with the short one. Iniesta going face-to-face with his great rival. And now they can spring out of defence.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Vieira conjures time and space where few can. So what can they make of this? Now, can they get him away? Tries to pass it through. Luis Suarez. He can get that clear. Ronaldinho. And no, he's seen through all of that. And it's Nedved. Looking to play him in. Luis Suarez. Toure gets good distance on it. Bullish header! There it is! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Vitinha unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And he's going to have his name taken. Pass just lacking in accuracy. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Neymar, Iniesta. Vitinha is always looking to break lines. And the pass is intercepted. And here's Neymar. And reclaimed it in a trice.
Suarez really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
He's one-on-one! Oh, shooting chance! That was a matter of inches.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
He's looking wide. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. That is a brilliant interception. And the referee brings the first half to a close. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
And now,
well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's a...
Can he finish? It's a goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd have...
Luis Suarez! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Vieira. And this is Luis Suarez. He's having a go. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Suarez really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Iniesta has a look inside the box. It's Luis Suarez! Puyol is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Yaya Toure. Ronaldinho. Nesta calmly anticipates. Rijkaard. Driving forward. And here's Suarez. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Vitinha. Front-footed pressing going on here. And it's Nedved. He's gone for goal! It's bounced back off the post. Neymar. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Mendes promptly onto that, and that is that. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And he's picked it up out wide. That has been knocked clear. Vieira. Pull it. Has a look and place it forward. That's a shade optimistic. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Baresi. Yaya Toure. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Luis Suarez. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Substitution on the field. Number 15, Hullet. Number 17,
Rijkaard.
Vieira. Number 11,
That's been cut out, well played.
Nedved.
Half an hour gone in the second half.
Rooney.
He has found the
Coming
way
on the
through.
field, number 9, Van Nistelrooy.
Oh, now here's an interesting
Number 8,
matchup. Oh, somewhat off target.
Number 21,
Concentration levels are very good,
Ronaldinho.
and so is the commitment.
Number
This
20,
game could yet yield a winner.
Substitution.
He's got full. There's a goal! And again they hit the front. Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So we have a breakthrough, and a shot! And they've got rid. And here's Ronaldinho. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. And he's cut it out. Looking for options for movement. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Olise. That's an imaginative pass.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Cruyff. Rijkaard. Baresi demonstrating his defensive quality there. Nicely weighted ball. Suarez gets into some space. Luis Suarez with the cross. Just eases him off the ball. Olise. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was intense. An enjoyable contest that either could easily have won. Ultimately decided...
Bienvenidos al partido de hoy. Hoy se enfrentan Habrá un minuto de descuento. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores. Cambio de jugadores. Habrá 5 minutos de descuento.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And that gets things running.
I'd really like to see Ronaldinho given freedom on the left flank here, Peter.
Yeah, the idea being that, of course, he can make good use of those dancing feet.
Yeah, and playing out wide just gives him more room and allows him to come inside onto his stronger foot, either to shoot or to link up with those who are congregating centrally.
Looking for options for movement. Bellingham. Now it's Cruyff. Now it's Szoboszlai. Looking to play him in. And that is expertly dealt with. Lahm is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough,
And the shot! Marvellous goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Manchester United are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Ronaldinho. Luis Suarez. And a chance! That's another chance! No mistake! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
So that's two now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager...
It's Luis Suarez! That had everyone off their seats.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
And it's Lahm, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tries to play it through. Pass somewhat off target. Ibrahimovic running with the ball. Can he get it through? Iniesta, over to the left.
Such good technique.
Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. That has not gone well. Back into the middle. Luis Suarez. Now this could... Chance! Messi! Oh, that is beautiful! He's got himself an absolute peach. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Oh, sweet feet. And this is Luis Suarez. Shot a goal! Just cruising! They are cruising! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And now they can spring out of defence. Neymar. Vitinha. He shifted it to the flank. Now, can they get him away? Half an hour played now. Ronaldinho. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now it's Ibrahimovic. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, super ball! And that has been clubbed away. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Mendes cuts out the pass. Into the channel.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Iniesta. It's a threatening ball. And the finish! He scores! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
It's become a case of men against boys. Well, a header!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. In towards the back stick. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Manchester United have their second corner now. That's really well cleared. And it's Maicon. Bellingham. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeak.
He's gone for goal! Oh, terrific save.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Baresi can get it clear. That's a good ball. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And he's quick to get it clear again. He's a sharp little ball here. Bellingham. Oh, cracking ball. Real chance! He scored! What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. And the whistle goes for half-time. Staggering, just staggering. It's not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Well, I certainly wasn't expecting this, Peter, but it was totally deserved. They've been very, very good, and they'll be itching to get back out there and take it on further.
And we're off again. Vitinha, not the most accurate pass. Lahm. And it's Ronaldinho. Lahm gets over and intercepts. It's a promising position. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box, they just need a good delivery.
Lahm has it in a wide position. He rises! Decent chance, that is a fine delivery. And here's Bellingham. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Maicon. He has a look out. He's having a shot! Oh, taken with style! And that was as close to certain as can be.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Manchester United playing for pride here. The match surely beyond them. And this is Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. He's in a great position here. And it's Soboslai. And he's there to clear it. And the counter is on.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply...
Chance! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Bellingham, Ibrahimovic, Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Now the terrific header! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Lahm, Szoboszlai. He's picked his way through. Great vision. Messi.
That was lovely, that.
Ronaldinho. Messi. Looking to go deep. This ended up in no man's land. Cruyff. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Up towards the front line. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Lahm. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nicely weighted ball. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Substitution for Manchester United, number 10.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
15.
So is this the start of a comeback?
Number 21.
And that's a throw.
Cruyff. Number 11. Bellingham. Number
That's a poor
14.
throw that, picked off with relative ease.
Coming on the field.
Aimed beyond
Number
the... It's Luis Suarez! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
It's their second corner of the game.
Substitutions taking place.
Messi plays it short. Oh, that's nice. No outsmarting him this time. Lahm did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Good ball, good take.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Pull it. Now it's Pelé. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Can he get on the end of this?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He's gone direct here. And it's from Mario. Luis Suarez. He's looking wide. Romario. He gets big. Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
That's more like it. They have to force the issue, and that's the way to do it.
Substitution.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Van Basten! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Van Basten clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Roberto Carlos threads one in. Neymar receives it in a wide position. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, he's bustling through here. Rummenigge couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Indicated.
Played back in. Goes for a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Might be danger here. Pele! It's a goal! Deep into injury time! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Manchester United give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
And time is up. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So off we go then.
For me, Peter, David Beckham is one of the greatest wide players of his generation.
And a bit of a throwback in a way, in the sense that he's a right-footed right winger.
Yeah, it's the perfect position for him. His game has never been about cutting inside. It was kind of the hit the byline and get crosses in.
He's often mentioned, though, hasn't he, that he'd rather play in the middle.
Yeah, and that's something I find hard to understand personally, in view of his brilliant skill set.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. It's a really well-measured ball. Played back in.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Cleared without hesitation. And it's Roberto Carlos. Lovely, now then. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And this is Neymar. He's picked his shot at goal! That's going to go a long way. Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. Threads one in. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Roberto Carlos for Fernando Torres. And it's Rijkaard. Roberto Carlos. And he's gone searching crossfield. Messi. Iniesta does well to get it back. And it's Ronaldinho. Oh, good spread. He's got plenty of space out wide here. It's a good-looking delivery. Danger averted for now. Fernando Torres. No goals as yet. Now that's well seen too. Ronaldinho, played out to the right. Roberto Carlos.
Manchester United clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Messi! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Keeper has taken decisive action. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And it's Rijkaard. And this is Ibrahim. Shot, surely! Now, who's going to be first to this? Messi, very much a man of this moment. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Roberto Carlos. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack.
That's a great ball cross-field.
And Messi! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
He's got tall. Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
"30 minutes gone." That is a brilliant interception. Looking to play him in, and he cuts out the supply. Cannavaro. And it's Rijkaard. Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Messi. Beckenbauer. And it's Ibrahimovic. Knocks it into space. Tries to pass it through. That is good alertness. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Chance! There it is!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset. Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Manchester United have penetrated for the first time.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Looking for the run, and he's picked it up out wide. Baresi gets a foot in here. Messi. Ronaldinho. Iniesta. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, well played. And the half-time whistle goes. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And we're off again.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Cannavaro. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Now it's Beckham. Ball played for Rijkaard. He's looking wide. Now it's Torres. Tries to play it through. That's good play. Rijkaard. Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Beckham. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well,
tries a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
that's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. Messi plays it short. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Just eases him off the ball. Chooses to go crossfield. Now it's Beckham.
The attendance for this match was 29,830.
What are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's managed to gift it back. Iniesta conjures time and space where few can. Neymar under intense pressure.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Looking for options for movement. Fired deep towards the back post. He's there to get rid. And there's the shot! No, not quite.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Cannavaro is there, and he can pick it up. Hullet, and a shot! Toure gets good distance on it. Now it's Neymar. He can run onto that. Ronaldinho. And the shot! He has done it! There seemed no way back, but they are level. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Number 15, Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to...
Climbs up big! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
Substitution on the field. Number 14.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Number 15, Ronaldinho. Coming on the field.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour.
Nedved. Number 6.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Has a look and plays it forward. Oh, good take in a good area. That's tidy. Gets a good foot in there.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Ambitious ball here. Rijkaard. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Fernando Torres, and he plays one through. Can he spark a counter here? Good read, needed to be. Stood up well to him there. Lovely pass, but can he get there? This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied.
Well, he had a decision to make, Peter, and it's worked out badly.
Substitution on the field.
Now this could be a pivotal moment. Dying minutes, free kick, great position. Beckham! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Taking place.
And this is Roberto Carlos. Played in. Oh, he's dealt with that well. Roberto Carlos receives it in a wide position. All hands on deck for this one. And he's taking no chances there. And they've got a throw.
Oh,
good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now, can they get him away? And the through ball. Can he finish? Oh, that's incredible! And that has raised the roof! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Having turned the game on its head, now can he finish? It's a goal! Dying minutes, and we're all square again. Wonderfully smooth. And that is that. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or...